Hey everybody, it's Name here, and I already tried to record this, but it turns out my microphone was off. So, enough of that. Hopefully this works. I just want to welcome you guys to another Heroes and Generals video, but this time I'm doing it under another rank. And as you can see right here, this is the next rank you can do after Infantry. After you've been playing it for a while, this is what you can do. You can be a TankCrew Man. And as you can see right there, I have two tanks. But the thing is that that top tank that was not selected, that's the one you start off with. And in my opinion, it's not the greatest tank. It's more of just like a distraction tank. But the one that I'm gonna be using for this video, you have to buy it. I'm just gonna say that right now. You have to buy that tank or either you have to buy it right away, or you can just wait and wait and wait until you save up enough money for it. But I think it's better just to go ahead and manually buy the tank. I mean, it's better for that way. That didn't make any sense. Alright, so as you can see right here, my character, whenever you go in a third person view, your character will actually pop up from the top of your tank. Now, although that may be really awesome and really cool, I just want to say this right now, that it is really dangerous when you go into third person mode while you're in the tank, because there can be snipers, or they can just be regular people on the ground where they can shoot you when you're on top of the tank. It is a possibility. So I just recommend that you stay in third person view only, like for getting out of spawn and doing all that stuff, because you get to see a lot more of the battlefield that way. But whenever you go in a first person view, your viewpoint, oh yeah, I just want to point this out right there. As you can see, I used the map to see where I needed to go, and I really like how they how they made it from that view angle, like while you're still on top of the tank. That's just really cool. But anyway, it's really cool. I do like it a lot. Now, I haven't played tank. I'm just gonna say that right now. I haven't played tank in such a long time. But I was rusty, but I did cut out a lot, so you only get to see the highlights of me playing as tank. Now, as you can see right here, I am going against another tank, an enemy tank. But luckily, there is another tank right next to me, to the right there, and he ends up getting the kill, I believe. But we do end up taking out that tank, and I think we take it out right. Oh yeah. So as you can, I need to say as you can see, but whenever you saw that right there, whenever I shot my bullet at the tank, at the enemy tank, you can see that my bullet went way high, like really high. And I'm thinking that's because of the recoil. So whenever you're firing a tank, whenever you're firing a tank, you really have to take your time. Just take your time and be really careful whenever you aim, because this game is really harsh on about how realistic the aiming is and the recoil, so you really have to take your time whenever it comes to that. And I think my voice just cracked. That sounded disgusting. Oh well. So right there, that's in first person view. Obviously you can't see a lot. Your eyesight, it's really, you can't really see that much. And this viewpoint right here, this is kind of like a zoomed in viewpoint of the first person view. Now, while all of that is happening, as long as you're in first person view, your character will go back inside the tank. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that he won't be exposed to everyone else, and anyone with a normal gun can't kill you. Now, if a person, if an infantry or anyone else on the ground has I think it's called a Panzer Shack, but I'm not sure, because it's a bazooka, basically, a rocket launcher. But if they have one of those really close to your tank, they can kill you. It is really possible that an infantry soldier can kill you, so you gotta be careful with that as well. Now right there, I think they're gonna try to take the point, because there is a tank inside that airplane shed right there. See, so I just went in, going in to try my best to take it out, and then I do, which is really cool. And I have to say, it's like the best feeling in the world to kill someone while you're inside the tank. You just feel so powerful, and blah. I messed that all up, but you know what? I'm not gonna do that again, cause why not? But I do love killing people while in the tank. It makes you feel so mighty and powerful while you're in the tank. It's really cool. Now, right there, you saw that I didn't use like the big, huge cannon. I used like a machine gun. And right there on the bottom left, you can see that there's 3 types of bullets you can use, types of firing, where the first one is the one I'm using right now. Obviously, the second one, I think I use that later on, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and listen to this. My game, like from right here, from that point, my game audio just messed up horribly, and I have no idea what caused it. It's like a constant, like a how should I say, like an airplane, just like buzzing in my left ear, and it bugged the heck out of me when I was trying to get some footage for this. It was crazy. And trust me, it gets a lot worse. The sound is just terrible. But obviously right here we're gonna try to take that point right there. And here's another thing that you should know when you're a tank crewman, is that as you can see on the bottom, I don't know if you can see that or not, but on the bottom left, there is another person that can be inside of your tank as well. I don't know what the heck this American was doing. I don't know, he just kind of crashed, and then it was kind of weird. I don't know why I didn't use my other gun. It was weird. I don't know why I didn't use my third option, the machine gun. But I don't know, I guess I just kind of freaked out. But there's another tank right there. Now that's a strategy. Now that is a legit strategy that you can do if you're on the opposite side or whatever, is that if you can just hang out in a forest, like if you're playing in a map where we're in a forest and it's really hard to see another tank, that is a very good strategy, because you can see right here I am struggling to find this other tank, and it's freaking me out because I can't shoot at it. Now the other guy that's in the tank right now, he's over there using his own machine gun, and it's really cool because, you know, 2 people can fit inside the tank, and you know, you can both work it out, and you know, one person shoots in the front, they can handle that. You know, it's really cool. Now I think I do eventually take out this tank that's hidden in the forest. I am not sure. I think I do. I mean, why would I just like leave in my own death in here? Yeah, I do end up taking it out, which is really cool. Which is really cool. And now when you're a tank crewman, it does not mean you always have to stay in the tank. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You don't always have to stay in the tank. You can leave your tank to get out and do whatever. I think I do that right here. Yes, you can leave your tank. So as long as you have like another gun with you, you can leave your tank and just, you know, kind of capture a point if needed. Now here's where I just, like, the noise just starts bugging the heck out of me, and I turn down my volume. It's just horrible. Now eventually I do die, but you know, I didn't really want to show it because I wanted this video to be at least sort of short. Yeah, that noise, it continues out throughout the whole video, so I am really sorry if that is bugging you, because it made me almost rage quit the game because of that noise. It was horrible. But yeah, it's kind of weird to say this, but you can snipe as a tank. As long as it's with another tank, you can snipe it, which is pretty weird. Now, if I'm correct right here, this is at the point where I do get a lot of kills, actually, which I was surprised myself. Oh, and someone just kamikaze there. But I was surprised myself because of the fact that I got a lot of kills here. A lot of it is just like a lot of ground infantry kills. It was nothing really that big of a deal, but it was a pretty big deal to me considering that I haven't played this in a long time. But it was pretty cool. I do love playing as tank. But like I've said before, you got to be really careful whenever it comes to fighting against another enemy tank, because you can die pretty quickly if you don't know what you're doing, which I died a lot to another enemy tank. And then there'll also be some unfair moments where I kind of got killed by an infantry soldier. Now here's another tank way over there, and I end up getting that kill as well, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I ended up getting that kill as well, which was great. And let's see, he dies, another one dies. Well, yeah, there was another tank that was hidden in the forest, but I guess no, it was an infantry soldier. He had gone a Panzer shack, and he was just kind of like aiming at me. Now that guy right there, he could have shot me right there, but luckily I went back inside the tank. But what ends up killing me here is that another infantry soldier shot a Panzer shack at me, and I just ended up dying. And I did get a little mad at that, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? And I was low on health anyway, so there was nothing I could really do. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't you just love the sound of that? Yeah, imagine every time you spawn, that sound just happens. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it so much, but you know. So the match, I was like at this point I was like already ready for this game to end already. I was just like, oh my god, I can't handle this noise. I seriously couldn't handle this noise anymore. But you know what, guys? I think no, it is. The end of the video is already coming up. So I just want to thank you all so much for watching today's Heroes and Generals gameplay / commentary about the Tank Crew. So I just want to thank you all again for those who supported my last video, and like I've said before, if you want to see the next rank for Heroes and Generals, just go ahead and tell me, leave it in the comments, and I'll get right to it. It's not a big deal to me. I'm just gonna say this right now. I suck at flying airplanes, so I guess you get to laugh at me then. So that's the end of the game. Germany won that battle. So thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Predator Name. See you guys. That was weird. Bye.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape